Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Sorry about the lighting. The lighting's off. It's that time of day where the wind is starting to pick up, so I'm trying to find a place where the sun is to where we get good lighting and sound. But here we go, guys. I'm going to talk about three different stories. I'm going to line them out right now. First off, we're talking about investors. Or did we hit peak stupid? And this is from Business Insider. It's a great story talking about us at the top of the market where the insiders are getting out and the dumb money is staying in and buying up the dip. We're also going to be talking about a massive coal deal that was just struck between Russia and China. And then, guys, we're going to lastly touch on the trucker convoy to DC that's starting in California and leaving in 2 days. All right, guys? So this is out of Business Insider. Again, I'm going to link the story below. It says, we really did hit peak stupid. Elite investors on Wall Street say privately that the market is about to undergo a cataclysmic shift and many won't survive the washout. Now, guys, I completely agree with this, to be honest with you. To say that the tides are turning and things are changing rapidly is an absolute understatement. It goes on here. It says every once in a while on Wall Street there is what's called a washout, a cataclysmic shift in the market that swaths of the investment community do not survive. Wall Street is standing on the edge of such an event if you want your billionaire tears. So if you want your billionaire tears, why now? Well, after more than a decade of keeping interest rates near zero, the Federal Reserve is all but assured to raise. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Guys, it is true. The Federal Reserve is going to start raising rates. They have to. They are losing control of the narrative. They have lost control of inflation, and it is not going to get better if they don't do anything, okay? The facts of the matter are it is punishing savers to keep their money in the banks because they are getting they're getting nothing for interest rates, right? So it behooves them to go out and spend their money to try and save money on future inflation, and it's only making the situation worse. The facts are inflation is much higher than the headline CPI numbers of 7.5%. We're actually in the double digits right now, and to really quell inflation, we would need a Federal Reserve to actually stand up and run the Fed funds rate to at or right above the actual inflation rate. That would encourage saving. Money would slosh back into the banking system, and then money wouldn't be, the velocity of money wouldn't be so rapid. We would actually then be able to quell inflation, but that is not going to happen. The facts are we have printed so much money. This is crazy. It is literally like the end of the road. Is it going to happen tomorrow? No. Is this financial advice? No. Just a dude with a bro I gonna dream that can barely stay out of the shadows like a ninja. But that's the facts. Guys, insiders are getting out. They've been getting out for years. The dumb money is always the last money to rush in, stay in, and then all of a sudden, oh, what happened? It's like a surprise. Yet people forget that these cycles happen every 7 to 10 years. This one, however, is a super cycle. All right, now let's move on to China. China and Russia agree to a new coal deal, a new one, for 100 million ton supply. And this is from their state media. This is out of Yahoo. Again, I'm going to link it below. It says right now they've just agreed on a new deal. This came out yesterday. Sergey Russian names. You know, it actually doesn't matter where you are in the world, guys. The ninja probably can't pronounce your last name. Guess what? You wouldn't be able to mention mine either. It's okay. I totally understand. You guys are going to have to check out the... You're going to have to read it yourself. The head of the Russian Energy Ministry announced the deal on Friday. Now, he said that the new deal will add to an already lucrative Russia signed deal they signed with India in November of 2021. And this is a direct quote from him. Now an intergovernmental agreement with the People's Republic of China is being developed, and the figure is 100 million tons. So this is very important here. He said in the coming years, consumers should receive as much coal as they need. Now, guys, we're talking about the Ukraine crisis, the buildup with the tensions in Russia. There's a narrative that is in the West that I have a feeling is not the same as if you were to go to the Ukraine yourself and ask the people, hey, what's going on over here? Facts of the matter are, you know, there's all these threats today. I think even the word sanction is trending on Twitter right now. And I might as well throw that in the title, right? Well, let's get some extra love out of here, because the facts are they're like threatening sanction, sanction, sanction. And Russia and China are sitting back going, you kidding, right? Like, we already have our version of the SWIFT system, and it's actually better. It's faster and it's cheaper. It's called SIPS. But anyway, my point being is that we don't need you anymore. They are building these massive agreements with countries all over the world, and they are doing it outside of the US dollar. Guys, rapidly, Western civilizations are losing their grip on power. Okay, this is very important for us. We need to understand that, because there's a point where all of these dollars that have been purchased over the decades to buy oil and energy and other commodities all over the world now are not going to be needed, and eventually they are going to find their way back home, and that is going to cause what I believe, again, not financial advice, hyperinflation. All right, guys, we're going to end. DC National Guard has just been asked to provide support for the upcoming trucker protest. Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. This convoy to DC for American citizens to hopefully peacefully just show their support for each other and stand up for what they believe in. There is already fences being built, Constantino wire being strewn out. There is the National Guard already being asked to come and deploy and set up in Washington. Guys, to say that we are under incredible stress on the world is an understatement. I want you to, very important, and please, if you believe like I believe how serious it is, please share this video out, because my job as the Economic Ninja is to prepare you for this coming financial collapse, so that not only are you prepared, but you are ready to thrive, because we're going to take that little bit of money, whatever you have, and a good credit score, and we are going to go out and buy up assets, because the facts are we cannot warn everyone, because not everyone will listen, but the ones that will be blessed beyond measure. There is nothing better than being meek and being prepared and having a cool head, and cool heads do prevail, guys. So do me a favor, hashtag the trucker convoy in this video, hashtag Ninja Nation, hashtag it's crazy. It's like there's so much pressure, guys, but in the midst of this pressure comes peace, when you know how to deal with these things and how to thrive and how to help others. That's the peace. It transcends understanding, guys. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for following. If you guys haven't subscribed and you've been watching these videos for a while, if you consider subscribing, it really helped me out. Guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.